Hello everybody, my name is Coolblue and I'm bringing out this video of me playing a board game, and today I'm going to be playing through Railroad Tiles again because I just finished my Railroad Tiles series with playing through every single expansion by itself, and I decided, hey, why not just go ahead and do a few more playthroughs because I'm enjoying this game a lot. So as you can tell, I'm enjoying this game a lot. So I decided to go ahead and pick two of my top three expansions. In this case, I'm going to do Worlds and Countryside. I probably, now that I think about it, I should have just did Monuments and Countryside, but it's too late. I've already committed to the Aminals. All right, let me go ahead and play our music in the background here, get that started with our peaceful, quiet time music as we set up everything and get ready to go. So let's go ahead and get this set up because I have nothing set up right now. Totally not just getting in from work. All right. So the Worlds expansion, for those who are watching this video and are interested in Railroad Tiles, the Worlds expansion is the only expansion that is compatible with the rest of the expansions. What I mean by that is that if you want to play the Countryside expansion and you want to play the Canals expansion together, that is a no-no. The game does not let you do that. It is not compatible with each other, but the Worlds expansion, the way that it adds stuff, it ends up being compatible with all the expansions, and that's nice, or just the base game by itself. So that's pretty neat, but that's a huge consideration for if you're going to be buying ones. And also for those who are watching this video, maybe you haven't checked out the rest of the videos that I've done, which I've done a playthrough of solo playthrough, I should say. I've done a solo playthrough of each expansion, and I've finished that series. And also there's somebody else, there's another group out there. I will get their names in a second once I get my computer, or once I get this set up and get back to my computer. But there's another group that's done, it looks like they've done 4-player playthroughs of all the expansions, which is cool. So if you want to see what solo looks like, here's this video series for you. But if you want to see what the 4 players look like, go check out their video. It looks like they did a lot more editing than I did, so they actually speed through some of their downtime and thinking time. So that's always appreciated. But always nice to see fellow creators going through the gauntlet, the gauntlet of playing through all the expansions, just like I decided to do for some reason. And it's not that it's a painful gauntlet, it's still a gauntlet. Anywho, so I'm gonna go ahead and treat this series similar to how I treated my other series, or existing series, which this will be a part of that same video series. It'll just be at the end. And I'll probably do some more playthroughs and try to get some of my friends to play with me as well. But essentially with that, the rest of my other playthroughs, I did 2 playthroughs every single video. The first time is without the challenge, and the second time is with the challenge, the solo challenge. So I'm gonna do the same here. I'm gonna keep the same formula, and we'll see how I do. See if I can get myself a nice little scoring streak with some expansion mixes. Just back for that, back for that, back for that. Okay, we're all good. I need these. So now we shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Like so, right? And then put those right here, plop. Put that right there, boom. Get myself a little thing. And like I said, I'm just gonna be playing just basic game. I am not gonna be playing with the solo challenges. And when I do play the solo challenges, I'll try to use the solo challenge with the expansion. Also, for those who are watching this video, I thought I mentioned this earlier, but I didn't finish the thought. I have played through all the expansions, and my top 3 expansions out of the 8 that currently exist, the 8 that you can get in retail, because I got the retail version of this game. Out of the 8, my top one was Monuments. That's my favorite one. That's my all-time favorite one out of all of these expansions. And my second favorite is Worlds, and my third favorite is Countryside. So I'm saying that as a long way to say that I'm playing my second and third favorite expansions together in the first video, because like I said, I had the screenshot set up with the animals, because I was like, ooh, it'll be cute, animals, yeah. So I was trying to be cute, and here we are. So with the Worlds one, I'm just gonna pick out my World Meeples. You also want to add special meeples, which give you the ability to place them after you have 2 of your normal standard meeples. And they have usually some kind of special power that can really help you out or do some cool things for you. And as far as the as far as the objective tiles, there are 10 objective tiles in the expansion. There's 3 in the, 10 in the world expansion. There are 3 in the in the countryside expansion, and there are 7 in the base game. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one gold from each one and just kind of mix it all together. Just to, again, give it another look. Oh, well, I guess I'm doing this one. Just popped out at me. And we got the crane. We have the thief. And we have the tow truck, I think is what it's called. Okay. So those are the meeples that we're getting from the world. And the world expansion basically adds the meeples, which is really nice because it gives you, like I said, some player power things. And the other thing that the world one gives you is the other objectives. So there we go. So this one's going to be the railroad, or the quarry. Quarry. I think it's the proper way to say that. Quarry. Trying to say things correctly. The base game is going to give us the temple. Yeah, that's going to be annoying. And then finally, the expansion, countryside expansion, is going to give us. It's going to give us the hills. I think that's what it's called. I don't know the names of all these. I'm just guessing by the picture. If that one's called the hills, though, then I'm so pro. Oh my gosh, I'm so pro. It looks like hills, so I assumed it was called the hills. So it's not that expansive. It's not that fancy. Stop trying to make fetch happen. Okay. And like I said, we're just gonna go ahead and play a base game, or we're gonna play with the without the challenge this time. And then my second playthrough, I'm gonna play with the challenge. So first, let's see if we actually get to play the game. We do. So we're starting normal. And when you do play with the expansion, you will have a certain number of base game tiles that come out. So in this case, I'm gonna have, when you're playing solo, you have a 2, a 3, and a 1, 2, a 3, and a 4. And the first column is gonna have 1 base game tile, 1 expansion tile. The second column of 3 tiles total is gonna have 1 base game tile and 2 expansion tiles. And the last column is going to have 4 tiles, is gonna have 3 base game and 1 expansion. And the rulebook for the expansion gives you this visual, shows you how you're supposed to lay out the tiles, but it does not specify what you're supposed to do for solo. So as a result, I kind of just mixed and matched how I wanted to, and I kind of like the idea of having 5 base game, 4 expansion tiles, and that worked out for me. So that's what we're doing here. We're carrying that forward. I'm not saying that that's a standard. I'm saying that that's how I'm playing it. The standard might be you're supposed to have more base game tiles, but I scoff at that because I like to see the expansion, see what it does. Okay, I got my starting star here, so it's all set and good. All right, let's start. Let's see, which one do I want? Well, this one wants to have 3 animals around it. This one wants to have no car or train pinpoints, and this one wants to have a train track of 8. So I think this stack gets me off to a reasonable start. Gives me some pastures, gives me 2 barns, which is nice for the animals. And I can try to get some really good scoring with the animals there. So this will be fun. So we're gonna do that, start building a city over here. We'll do this. I'll kind of limit our road, but I'm okay with that for now. And we'll put this here, give us the maximum kind of coverage. Actually, we'll put this here so we can kind of see what we end up with. And as far as my cow, I'm gonna put my cow right here. It's gonna give me 1 point. Woo, look at that, points off the back. Right off the bat, got points. All right, nothing for us to play, so we move on. Next round. Just a normal happy-go-lucky round. Okay. So my hopes and dreams are that I can get a lot of points. That's my hopes and dreams. I also want to build a giant square. And I want to see if I can try to score 8 points with one animal. That might be impossible. So we'll see. We'll see if that's, oh, okay. Well, as soon as I said it, it's impossible. It's impossible. 1 second. All right. Okay. Back to here. Okay, this one's looking nice because it contains my city, contains my road, gives me some train tracks so I can do some train track things, and also gives me like a nice little lead off for that. Yeah, I think this is a good one. This is a good one. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, almost forgot. I'm supposed to get a point for taking that. Well, I get the point in a second, but I'm gonna do this right. That finishes the square, and it makes sure that all this is connected. We got a ton of barns, so we ain't got to worry about that anymore. I'm gonna throw my road back this way and see if I can build the city out here. And I'm gonna put my sheep right there. So give me 1 point, and I get 1 point for taking that middle stack. And we are good to move on. Oh, pinpoints. I get to place a car. I will place a car right here for 1 point. Okay. Now, oh, sorry, I forgot to explain the meeples. So the way the meeples work, this one, when I place it, so when I place after I place 2 trains on my board, wherever they are, when I'm placing a 3rd train or from that point forward until I place it, I can put this one instead, and this allows me to move a tile from where it is to where it's at. It has to have no pieces on it though, it has to have no wooden meeples on it. This one allows me to put a traveler on a train station, even if there's no traveler pin on it. And this one allows me to put down the tow truck, and when I do, I get to remove a car that's on the same road for 2 points, and then of course I can place the car back later. So that one's pretty nice because it lets me rescore essentially. Okay, so I'm looking forward to doing that one for sure. That tow truck. Okay. Well, there goes that AC, saving my life in the humidity of North Carolina. Gotta love it. All right, so there's 2 cows and a sheep. And we got our tiles coming out here. Okay. Now, I've seen some people do this number, and I'm not a fan of doing that because I like to have a little space between my tiles. I mean, I see the appeal of doing it this way because it's like nice and straight and everything, but I don't have it bumped up against anything, so therefore I just kind of keep a little space. I just want to look aesthetically straight, you know, it doesn't have to be actually straight. Okay. And we got a train and a car pinpoint coming up, so I'm not going to be able to use one of those, but I have a star that I can spend on something. So if I take this one, it gives me more space to build out things, lets me continue my railroad tracks, which is nice, so I can get ready to do the quarry. Yeah, I think this is perfect. I think we're gonna do this. I want to guarantee that this barn's over here. And then we can do that. And then we'll do this. This. Actually, we'll do this. Because what I want to do is I want to put the temple here. Oh, no, I do not want to put the temple here. Hold on. Okay, never mind. Ignore me and my silly ideas. That would have been disastrous. And I cannot put the temple here either. Yeah, okay. All right, and my sheep I want to put right here. It's going to give me 2 points because there's 2 sheep there. And I have 6 points. Nice, I'm doing pretty good. Okay, and I don't get any bonuses, but I do get to place a car and a train. I have no car pinpoints, but I do have a train pinpoint, so I will spend a star to put a person and a train. So a train for 1 point and a person for 1 point, so 2 points total. Next. Man, I haven't had to, oh man, this is gonna be, so my last 3 flips are gonna be placing the pinpoints, or placing the objective tiles. So that's gonna be fun. Okay, and finally, the aminals. Cow, cow, really? Cow, cow, cow. All right. This game is hell-bent on make sure I don't score a lot of points on animals today. If I take this one, I get a star. I think that's kind of the go-to, and then I can put a, oh man, I need 2 stars. Jeez. I'm trying to get the pinpoints down, but oh no, I only need 1 star. Yeah, this is good. I can take this one. All right, so take this one for the star, and I will put this. Ooh, I messed up my roads, didn't I? Well, I'll put this up here. And I'll put this over here. And I'll put this cow right there, and that's going to give me 2 points. 2 cows, 2 points. And I got my star already, and now I get to place my pinpoint tokens. And for my pinpoint tokens, I can do a train and a person. I do not have a train, so I'm gonna spend a star to make it a car instead. So a car and a person. Actually, I'm gonna make it a person and a person. Yeah, I'm making a person and a person. So I'm gonna put a person here. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do yeah, I'm gonna do a person and a person. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna put the thief here. So it's gonna give me 2 points. Then I'll put the thief here, it's gonna give me 3 points. So 5 points total. This is 3, this is 10. And this is 3. And there we go. Okay, next round. All right, I can put my quarry down here. That's going to be already achieved because I just need 8, and I got a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Man, I got a lot. Okay, give me the tiles. Show me the tiles. Show me the money. Okay. Again, it's just alternating between sheep and cow. Sheep and cow, sheep and cow. Okay. So there's a car and a person. Ooh, this one gives me a lot of stuff. Oh, I just realized that's a city. I was gonna cut that off. Shoot. Oh, that's. Oh no. Okay, it's all together anyway. All right, we're good. We're good. Crisis averted. None of these are great, are they? This one's probably the better one, but not by much. So it gives me this. I don't want to do that. I want to do that. Gives me that. Which lets me do this. And then can do that. Let's make sure that gets like a nice little connection out. And I'm a little bit of trouble here. Ooh, 2 cars. Better idea. Let's do this. Right? So it gives me a chance to build some more car stuff out here. I'm not liking it, but it's what I got. Because I really want my cars to be down here. Actually, okay. I'm not gonna be able to change this one, but what I can do is I can do this. And then this. And then hope I get the tile I need to put it right there. Yeah, I can still manage the temple stuff. All right. Okay, that feels like a good move. That feels like a good move. Gives me another train and another sheep, so I can put the sheep here for 3 points. And now I can do a person and a car. No, person and a train. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, all right. Well, it's going to give me 1 point. That's going to be unfortunate. And a train I can put here for 2 points. Because it's on the same track. All right. Look at all these points I got. It feels great. That's why I like the countryside expansion. You just feel good building stuff, you know? It's like, look at all these points in progress. Woo! Next round. We're going to put our temple down. We're going to go ahead and just throw that down right here. Oh man, I almost completely forgot about this tile. I can do it over here, but still, I almost completely forgot about it. I need to remember that. Okay, so put that there, and now we get our tiles out. Sheep again. All right, we got double sheep. This one's tempting. Actually, no, I lied. It's not tempting. I thought that was a road. This one's tempting then. Does not give me a village, but it gives me a star, which is nice. But I can just get another train and it'll solve my problem too. That's gonna dead end my train, which I don't like. Oh, no, it's not. Because I can spur it out that way. Huh, this is a lot of things to think about here. So I think this is my stack. Because it prepares me for the next round too. Actually, no, this is not my stack. It does prepare me for the next round, but it does not prepare me in a way I want to be prepared. This is still the better one because it lets me connect this road, which is important to me. And then I can figure out what to do with these. What if I did that? Like that, right? I kind of did this number. Oh, I'm out of barns up here. Uh-oh. How about that? Yeah. And, oh, it's gonna give me a pig? I don't want a pig. What am I doing with a pig? Ugh, gross. Alright. Well, that's disappointing. I didn't realize this was giving me a pig. And this is not even connected yet, because I gotta put the... Ah, shoot, I can't put the thing there. Hold on. Jeez. Okay, maybe I don't want this one then. What was the other tile that I had? Oh, it's this one. Yeah. I really don't want the pig. So because I really don't want the pig, I'm not going to take that. I know it gives me the elbow I want, but there's other elbows in the sea. This one sets me up with the sheep, which is what I want. And it lets me put the animal in the spot that I want to put this animal in. Because I can do this number. Clearly this is the move. Like that. And if I, so disappointing here. So I'm gonna do that. That doesn't feel good. This feels way better. But this continues my railroad. Oh, you know what I can do? You know what I can do? Because I can put the crane down on my next placement of a train, right? I can just move a tile that exists. So, okay, I can move a tile that exists on the map in a space that I don't want it to exist in. So all I gotta do is put down the train, which I already have. So it might allow me to kind of fix my blunder from before, which I think this is my blunder, you know? Like if I can move this tile, no, there's nowhere to move it. Yeah, well, if I can move this tile down here, it'll let me continue my train, you know? So many hard decisions so far. Shoot. Ooh, or I can... Yes, this does hurt my brain, and I'm enjoying the pain that's hurting in my brain. Nobody asked me a question. I just wanted to state that out loud. I felt it was important. Man, this is giving me a hard think. So with the crane, I can move this tile. So I really want to move this tile, but I got to find a way to make it work. I do not want to put this tile here because then that makes this scoring for... Oh, you can't see that, can you? I'm sorry. Let me scooch up. Shoot. There we go. All right. Sorry, going back to what I was saying. I want to put the tile here, like connected here to this, but I don't want to put it here or pretty much anywhere around the temple. Now I could forego the 5 points from the temple scoring, just to kind of do the thing, and then that way I can use this tile to do it. But I want to put a barn up there, which is why I'm pretty set on using this stack, so I can put the barn up there. It's always fun when the game makes you think, but sometimes it's stressful because it's like, there's got to be a solution. There is a solution. I know what it is. The solution is to just go ahead and go with the flow, right? This one gives you more barns. but they're not in the right orientation. All right, I think it's safe to just, I think it's best for me to just do this. It's not gonna score any points right now. That's the part I don't like. No, I'm just gonna do this. Right? All these angles are awful. Who designed this barn? Okay, I'll put that tile there. And then my hill can go here, which means, well, I'm gonna be cutting off my city now. So it means I need a city tile to go here. It's a very specific tile to need to go there. I hate everything about this. Okay, I'm gonna put this, nope, temple. Who put this temple in the middle of my city? All right, I'm gonna make this go down like this, like that. So it's not a part of the big track, which is a little, wait. Right? Oh no, that dead ends my long track. Oh no, it doesn't, because this still continues here. Aha! By George, I've done it. I've done it. Bam. Or, oh no, I don't want to do that. The amount of waffling in this game so far is too darn high. That be okay? I feel like this is a bad idea. So, because I don't want to put a pinpoint of a train or a car next to the temple. So I think just doing this to end that side and then continuing the railroad this way, kind of get like a T section or something. I feel like that's the move. Like that. So I can kind of guarantee my railroad is going to continue and I can get more stuff. And then for this bit of nonsense, I can just refuse this tile. I think I'm going to refuse this tile. I'm going to refuse this tile. I don't want it. All right. Now I can place my sheep. And it goes here, and it's going to give me 4 points. Woo! Serotonin flowing. All right, done. Now we get to place our pinpoints of car and train. Actually, I'm going to do train and train. So I'm going to do train, which is I'm going to put this one here, and I get to move a tile. I didn't think about the prospects of just moving the temple. Yeah, let me just move this temple. It's in the way. Move it up here. There we go. Boom, problem solved. Oh, no, train's right there. Shoot. I can put it right here. Boom, problem solved. And then I can still put the hill right here, and I'll be fine. Okay, so that's that one, and that's gonna give me 3 points for that one. And then I will place another train right there. It's gonna give me 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Looking good. All right, do the point shuffle there. And we move on to our last round, or next to last round. So we gotta place our tile. We already talked about it. We're gonna put our hill here, and it is now scoring as well. All right, cows and sheep. And sheeps and cows and cows and sheep and cows. Got some good tiles out here. None of the tiles that I need though, because I really want to get that connection going. Gosh, this game is doing the numbers on me. All right, we're taking the stack because it gives me some of the simple things that I need, and it gives me a point, which I'll grab in a second. So I can put this here. I can put this here. I can put this here. I can put this cow. Oh, I was not thinking about that. Okay, I really want to put this here, but I need to put it over here. Oh no, the city cuts me off. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Shoot. Oh, sorry. Right, there's a barn right there. So I can put this here and it's gonna connect to that. Okay, there we go. Perfect. So that's gonna give me 3 points. I was stressing about that a lot just now. And now I can do train in a car. So train can go here, which is gonna be 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will also get a car placement, which will give me 1 point, I think. So I'll put this car here for 1 point. It's gonna give me 6 total. So 5 plus 1. Yeah, that's it. Next round. All right, come on. I really need that bend. I need just around the river bend. Come on now. All right, you're not doing it for me. You're not doing it for me. Come on, barn tiles. Come on, countryside. I just need to fill in that gap. It's this one tile needs to go there. Oh, we did it. We did it. Yep, I don't even want to think about it. I don't even care what animal comes out. I know where I'm going. Oh, actually, I do kind of care about it, do I? Shoot. Okay. I lied, I care. So we got 1 city total. I've not been focusing on the city scoring because I've been trying to square up everything. Oh man, I hate this so much. We're just gonna have a giant gap in the middle of our board, aren't we? Such discord, such disorder, such chaos. So I get more points if I place a people, if I place a person, I mean. So that means this stack would be a good one to get. And I can try to figure out where I'm gonna place my barn so I can get the animal in there. So this is the person placement. This is to finish the city up here. And this can go here, perfect. And that'll be connected to the pasture up here. All right, so we're gonna do that. So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the sheep, plus 1 point for that. I don't know if I got my extra point for doing the last one. If I didn't, then I just forego the point, but I need to pay more attention. But I get 5 points for the sheep, which feels good. So this is a 10. And this is a 3. All right. Doing pretty good on points. Okay, and we're doing our final pinpoint placements. So we can do a car, which kind of is not great because none of my cars are connected. I have no stars. Shoot. All right. Well, I was gonna do a normal. Well, I'm gonna do a tow. No, I was gonna do a normal car anyway. Now I'm gonna do a tow truck because I wanna. It's gonna be worth 1 point, and I can't use this special ability, which is not great because I never connected this road. So I did that, and I am going to place a person, which gives me the most points, which is gonna be worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So a ton of points there. Could have definitely done better, but that's always true. Man, I got 50 something points. Jeez. Whew, high score here. 53 points in prestige. That's just prestige points. All right. There we go. Okay, we got our photo, and now we are going to board game app. Where are you at? There you are. Oh, I played Railroad Tiles 56 times last month. It's a lot of times. It's a fun game. And here I am playing it for a 57th time. Take that, society. All right, so we're doing the world's expansion plus countryside. So worlds and countryside expansion, and we're gonna do our picture, add it. Now we're gonna go back to our scoring and prestige tokens. I have 53 prestige tokens, which is, I think, the most I've gotten in a single game. We'll see if that's true. Cities, I have 1, 2 cities. Nope. Yeah, I have 2 cities. 1, 2 cities. 10. Biggest rectangle. This is where it hurts. So I have a 3x3, so a 9. Another 3x3, so it's a 9. I think 9 is my biggest. So 9. Opening penalties. Ooh, this is also gonna hurt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 openings. So -9 total. Star Pawns, 0. Objectives, I think I got all 3. So this one I got. It's gonna be 3 animals around me. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Got animals around me, so I did that. This one has to have a railroad track of 8, is comically long here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I don't know if it goes through stations. I don't think it goes through stations. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just barely got that one. Cool, I'll take it. And then finally, temple, no people or train pinpoints, and that's true. And that's it. My final score is only 78. Wow, that's a little disappointing. 78 points. 78 points for me. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and clean up and get ready to do our second playthrough, which our second playthrough, we will use the challenge that comes out of the countryside expansion. So we'll do a countryside challenge, but we got to randomize everything here first. So we did these 3, so I'm not going to do these 3 again, which is a little sad, but I'm not gonna. All right, these are all the countryside ones. These are all the base game ones. All right, back in the bag you go. Scramble them up. Then back in the other bag you go. Scramble these ones up too. And then, importantly, because I always forget this, animals. You go back in your bag too. I think in my playthrough of a countryside expansion, I forgot to put the animals back in the bag, and I was like, why am I getting so many of these other animals? I was like, oh no, oh no. All right, so I've done these 3, so I'm gonna do 3 more. So this is random enough. I'm just gonna take the top one, and, oh, Tyler refused. Where's the worlds? Where did I put it? Oh, over here. And we'll do 50-50 or roll. So, so this is a D12. So low, high, low. Okay. And put all these back. Oh, vineyard. Gross. I don't like the vineyard. I hate the vineyard. It's so not great. Okay. And we got our expansion here. Sorry, our challenge coming. Sorry, I'm not live streaming. I don't know what you're talking about. Speaking of which, I do live stream on Twitch, so feel free to check me out on twitch.tv/coolblue. That's CULBLU. And if you're watching me on Twitch, feel free to check me out on YouTube, which is youtube.com/coolbluevlogs. That's CULBLUVLOGS. But yes, that's my I'm on my way to live streaming or off my way to live streaming screen that you just saw there. Sorry. So we got these 3 challenges here. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll a d6, and we're gonna choose a random one. Actually, I'm just gonna do 50-50 because I think I did the Great Prairies last time. Yeah, so I did the Great Prairies last time, I think. So I'm not gonna do the first one. So it's this is low, this is high. And I rolled low. Organic farming. No animal in your play area is orthogonally adjacent to any town tile. Ooh, that sounds fun. All right. No animal in your play area is orthogonally adjacent to any town tile. That's going to be annoying. But them's the breaks. Them's the breaks. Oops. Got chaos going on up here. Let me shuffle these, and then we got to get new meeples from the Worlds expansion, so don't forget that. Sorry, I'm trying to shuffle these on screen so you guys can see that I'm truly random. Oh my gosh. Okay. There we go. Randomized. We gotta figure out which ones to get. I was gonna take top ones from stack because that's random enough for me. That one, and that one. Okay, so I don't know what these mean. So this one says, this one's just like the thief, except for it can be placed at any intersection. So it's for the people pinpoint. So that's the traffic guard. Traffic guard. What's someone called? Police officer. It was called the police officer. And then the next one is called the cargo wagon. When you place the cargo wagon, gain 2 additional points if there are no stations on the tiles that surround it. Okay, that's not too hard. And then the last one is the off-road vehicle. It says when you place the off-road vehicle, you gain 2 additional tiles if there is a dead-end highway tile connected to this pawn's pinpoint only through highways. Okay. That's neat. Oh, is that the right one? Oh, here it is. Cool. Good talk. Thanks, fam. Word to your motherin'. All right, we are finally ready to start. Let's go ahead and flip over our, well, let me keep this handy. Let's go and flip over our first token, and it looks like we're gonna be playing normal. Okay. So no animals near city tiles. And we got a bunch of city tiles already. Three cows. All right, off to a good start. says no animal in your play area is orthogonally adjacent to any town tile. Just any town tile. It's gonna be rough. Oh, what are my objectives? This one's a vineyard. I have to have a 5 pasture with no animals in that pasture, or sorry, at least 5 pasture. This one has to be on a row or column that is 6 long. And this one has to have 2 tiles in either direction, on all orthogonal directions. So I know all these ones. I know those words. That's me. This would have me fail. Does it? Is this not next to any town tiles? What is it considered a town? Okay. Some countryside tiles also feature blue buildings similar to town tiles in addition to a barn. These are village tiles. They count as town tiles when building cities, but unlike towns, they do not interrupt pastures. Okay, so I'm reading that as this is a village tile, not a town tile. Therefore, I can put a cow there, lawyered. Boom, lawyered. I'm still not gonna take it though, but it's good to know for the future. So this one is also neat. Does not give me a lot of space between the animals though. Man, it's really hard to get away from like city tiles. I think I might have to refuse a city tile on my first placement. Otherwise, I'm gonna be in trouble. I think that might be the move for me. And then I can do this. So I'm probably gonna refuse this city tile. And then I'm gonna do this number. Like that. And oh, I don't have to refuse it. I can just put it, ooh. I think I have to refuse it. Whew, this game's got hands. All right, I'm refusing that tile. It feels bad to refuse a city so early. But we're gonna put that there, and I'm gonna try to put more villages around it. But so far, that's okay, and that's gonna give me 1 point for the cow. No pinpoints just yet, because we're on the first round. Next round. Oh, sorry. I refused this tile. I need to keep it over here. This is my refused tile stack up there. All right, look alive, look alive. We got some stuff to get away from the city. I think I like this one. I need more cars though. This one's also looking nice. And I can try to build another city out that way. Yeah, I think I'll take this one. Well, hold on. This one gives me a cow. This one might be a winner. And it gives me a star. So yeah, I'm gonna take this one. So it gives me a cow. So it's gonna be 2 points. And, ooh. That's not great. I'm gonna do this like that. And I get a star. And I get to place a car, and I will place a car right here. So it's going to be worth 1 point. So it's a car or a train. I think because it's a car or train, I think I might do. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the car. I'm gonna stick with the car. No, I take it back. I'm gonna do a train. Yeah, train's a little too good, but because the car is gonna give me the guaranteed points, but I gotta get the second car. Oh, okay, fine. Sorry, indecision. All right, still worth 1 point. Don't worry. All right, next. We gotta place one of our things. So I will place this one here, right? So that kind of gives me space from the cities, or from the animals in the cities. And then this vineyard is not interrupted by that, so I just kind of got to close this off, and then I'll be fine. But it's kind of right now it's giving me 1, 2, 3, 4, with no animals on the pasture that it's on because of the railroads breaking it up. So I think this is the best time for me to put that tile right now. Okay. Now we get to draw. We get to draw our tiles. There we go. All right, all right. What we got? What we got? I kind of want that one. Not gonna lie, that one's looking pretty nice. It gives me the cow. I kind of keep the cow game going. But it's not gonna give me a good city to put anywhere. Well, I can put the city over here. But that cuts off my my pasture. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess cutting out the pasture is not bad. So okay, all right. We're gonna take this one. We're gonna get another star. Well, hold on. I already have 2 stars. Hold on. Do I want the cow that badly? Because these tiles are nice too. This one gives me a village, which is nice. Then I can kind of continue the building here. So tempting. This one does not give me a village, but I do like the village that this one gives me. And it gives me more barns to kind of work with for later. Yeah. All right, I'm taking this one. So I'm taking this one. I'm going to put this like this, which I might regret later. It's going to give me a sheep and a points. But I can do this number. Again, a lot of regrets here. A lot of things I'm going to regret later for sure. I'm going to do that. Kind of keep the square going. Put this sheep right there. Actually, flip that. Yeah, there we go. And that's going to give me 1 point for the sheep. And then 1 point for taking from that column. And that's going to be 6 points here total for me. So I'm going to convert that. And tiles go to the side. And I got a lot of pinpoints down here. This is pretty nice. So I'm going to do a car, and I'm going to do a person. Actually, I'm going to do a train and a person. So I got more train stuff here. So it's going to be that. It's going to give me 1 point. This is going to give me 1 point. So I'll have 2 points total for that. All right, next round. Got to place another one of these. I was not planning this bar ahead. Sure, let's do that. That fits right there. Gives me a city built out over here. Ooh, wow. I just need to make sure I don't put any animals there. That's very tempting for me to put an animal there. Okay, maybe I don't need to put this here. Put it up here. But this is such a good spot though. This is difficult already. I dislike this a lot. All right, so putting this here is, it hurts because it's already limiting my animal placement spot, you know? Because like I cannot put an animal here, which I really want to. But if I put it up here, then I run the risk of running into the problem of connect. Well, actually, I don't run any risk. Okay, I'm putting it up here. It fits better here, but I'm putting it up there because of the challenge. Okay, thank you, game, for making me change the way I would normally play to puzzle out your silly puzzleness. Oh, we just get every single stack has a city in it. That's not great. Can I get a village? No villages? All right. Can I at least get a cow? Thank you. A cow. Ooh, and a pig. The first pig. I don't like a lot of the stuff that's out here right now. This is my best one. This is tough. Yeah, I think this is my best one for now. I might have to sit out one of my scoring conditions there. But if I do this number, right, then that's going to give me the barn down here. I can also do this, but it's going to be, oh, it has to be orthogonally adjacent. So actually I can do this for sure. And it's going to bleed out into here, which is perfect. Gives me the extra barns I want. And this tile is going to be another hard one to place. I guess I can put the city down here and start cutting this off. Because this is already 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can start cutting this off so it's not interfering with anything. I can put my cow up here. So it can give me, oh, I'll put it down here. So it can give me 1, 2, 3. So 3 points. This is a village. Nice. And I get a star. Okay. So now I can grab myself some pinpoints. So we got a car and a person. So we can put the person down here for 1 point. We can put the car right here for 2 points. So 3 points total. This is going to be a 10. Yeah, tenner. All right. And we move on to the next round. Okay. No flags there, no flags there. Ooh, cows. Yes. We got some cows. Good, 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 good. I think I'm just getting the cow cash crop. My organic cows here. So there's pluses and minuses to taking some of these. The pluses in taking this one is I get a cow. The minus is I get more stars that I don't need. The plus in taking this one down here though is that it gives me some good stuff going. I can start building out the city or build out that city. Yeah, I like the stack. Gives me a pig though. I don't like the pig. So I'm gonna do this. And then I can do this. Ooh, no, 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 I don't want to do that. Because I want to use those barns. Nope. Hold on. Hold on. Going back to the drawing board. Okay, this can go here. Because there's no barns over here or here. And then, yeah, I can safely put this up here then. Finish the square, get myself some city points. Excuse me. This one goes here. Right? And then I can put this one over here. I think I like the idea of putting this down here and not using this barn at all. So as long as I have 8 barns that are not near cities, I'm fine. Because there's only 8 animals I'm going to get this entire game. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need to find some way to put 2 more in safe spots. And if I put this over here like this, these are technically in safe spots. It gives me another city and I'm okay. So I think I'm committing to that. I'm going to put my pig way out here. like that. It's gonna give me just 1 point, but it preserves my extra point scoring for those. So that gives me a little bit more. And we're done. Okay, so now we do our pinpoints of car and person. So person's gonna go here and score me just 1 point because it's not connected to the other person down there. Sad. And car, I cannot do car, so I'm gonna spend a star to do a train. Do that, that's gonna give me 2 points. Take a 3, put back a 1. Next round. All right. Okay. I really want to close this off. I really want to cut this off so I don't have to worry about it. That'll be great. So that way I can keep my vineyard scoring. So I think taking this will be nice. So I can start cutting that off. It also gives me a few, well, but then I cut off my railroad track. I don't like that. I don't like that so much. Oh man, this is getting tough. This one's also reasonable. I need another car spot. Yeah, this one's got to be the one. So this one's got to be the one. It gives me a sheep. So I can do this number and then just close that off, and then I'll be done with it. I could also do no, I want to do this because I really want to close that off. And then I can put this up here. And then I can put this barn situation, because I can put it here to start cutting that off too. Can I cut this off? See, I really don't want to mess with that too much. Because I feel like for sure I'm gonna mess it up somehow. Let's do that. Just kind of putting pieces out here, padding. And then this sheep can go over. I got 2 rounds left. Do I think I'm gonna get 2 more cows? I doubt it. I can hope. All right, you know, I'm gonna hedge my bets. I'm gonna hope I'm gonna get 2 cows. I'm gonna put the sheep here and get only 1 point. It's gonna get 3. And it's gonna give me 1 point for taking that one, so it's another 10. Hey, look at that. I got 20 points. Woo, 20. All right. Oops. Tiles flying everywhere. I get to do a person in a car. Again, I have no car. I also have no person. Oh my gosh, is that a gnat? The gnats are still attacking. Oh my gosh, it's flying around my face. Jeez. Still having gnat infestation issues, apparently. Oh, I can put a car up here. Perfect. Oh, that's awful. This one doesn't have a dead end anymore because it's not connected. Shoot. Okay, so I'm gonna spin a star to not place a car but place a train instead. Whoop. Uh-oh. Sorry. Hello. Sorry, my signal dropped. That was weird. I heard it in my ears. I was like, oh no, where'd my voice go? Okay, I'm gonna place a train, and I'm gonna place this one. I'm gonna put this one up here. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Jeez. Man, I really hosed myself over there. train here for 3 points. So this one will score me, this one could have scored me 5 points if the station wasn't there, but it is. So that's why I didn't want to put that. So let's put a normal train for 3 points, and then I'm going to put this person. Oh, no, I spent the star to put a car instead. That's what I did, right? Yeah. Oh, no, okay. I spent a star to put a train instead of a person. That's what happened. And I'm placing a car now. So I'll put this car here. It's going to give me just 1 measly point. Or I could just forego it. Yeah. I'm gonna forego it. I'm gonna say no. I don't want that car. I don't want your stinking car. Well, actually, no. I'll take it back. I'm gonna take a point. Well, no. Forego. Okay. Hard choices here. But we gotta place our last one. I was not thinking about this tile at all. I'll put it down here. Like that. Boom. That's going to give me the score for that one. So this one's currently scoring. This one's currently scoring. This one is not. I need to get another tile here, 2 tiles there, and 1 more tile up top. So it's going to be, my work's kind of cut out for me already. I kind of know what I need to do to be successful. The question is, will I be successful? The answer is maybe. So far, I'm doing pretty good on the keeping my animals away from my towns. And to clarify, the rule said town, the rule did not say village. So therefore, villages do not count as towns. Villages are villages. They act as towns for scoring. They are not towns though. So that's what the rule book said. We read it. We heard the rules. The rules said it with their own veracity. Such a cool word. Okay, so this tile, this stack gives me some good things for this situation. I have 2 cities so far, and it gives me a cow. So I think this is a winner. And it gives us some person pinpoints. Nice. I don't need the person pinpoints anymore, but it's still nice. Okay. So we're gonna do this here, like that. And we're gonna do that down. Nope. We're gonna do that. Oh, that's unfortunate. We're gonna put this one here like so, just to kind of help out our square. I think we are gonna curve this down. Okay. I'm just hemming and hawing because I want to put this one. I want to put this one here, but it doesn't work there. So I want to put it here and then here. Is that what I want to do? Because alternatively what I can do is I can just do this. But then that kind of cuts off my road network unless I build up top. Almost got him. Oh, wait. No, I want to build on top. Yeah, building on top is good. Okay. So yeah. So what I'll do is I'll do this. I'll do this, and then I'll extend this up like that. Right? And then I'll try to see if I can try to finish the square because I can get some really good points there. Now I'm gonna place my cow. My cow I'm gonna put here, and that's gonna give me 1, 2, 3, 4 points, which is nice. Nice feeling there. And all these are gonna go away. Now I get to place a train and a car. So I will. I only have 1 car spot. That's sad. I will spend a star to place instead of a train, to place a person. So I'll place a traveler. And oh, nice. Okay. I forgot about this. I forgot about my special traveler. I'm gonna place a special traveler and put them there. At the intersection, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4 points. And it's also gonna be +1 because it's at an intersection. So 5 points. Is that how that works again? Let me go check. So it says you may place a police officer on any tile where 3 or more highway segments intersect. even without a pinpoint. If you do, you gain 1 additional point. Okay. That's how that works. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That felt good. And then I can put this special car here. And this one will score plus 2 points if there's a spot on its road that ends in a dead end, and there is. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get 5 points for that one too. Nice. That feels good. Okay. Now I just need to get a train down here so I can place this. And then I'll be good. So there's 10. Okay, there we go. We did it. We did it. We're building a city. Look at us go. All right, moving on, moving on. Last round. Come on, there's got to be a way of messing this up, right? I got to be messing this up. Probably misread the objective again, like I did on the lakes one. All right, last animals. Make them count. Sheep, sheep, cow. We got a cow. I've already refused 1 tile. I can refuse 1 more tile. I might go for that cow just for the points. Because that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Or 5 points to take the cow. And it gives us some train tracks. I mean, it's not bad. It's actually pretty good. Yeah, heck yeah, I'm taking this one. So I need to build 1 more tile here to score that situation. And I can cut off the barn there like so. And then do that. And then do this. I might refuse that tile. Yeah, I think I'm going to refuse this tile. Because it's not helping me out at all. Actually, this does this. Is that worth it? Okay, hold on. So what I can do is I can do this instead. I can do that, and then this, and then keep that, and then refuse this. Because all I need to do is get 1 more tile out here. It doesn't have to be connected to anything. And this kind of finishes the square, so that would give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 16 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. This is worth more points. Never mind. Not doing that. Give me that back. Okay. It's worth more points if I build this way, so is what I found out just now. Yeah, I can do that. Look at that network. Okay, and then I'm gonna put my cow right there. That's gonna give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 9, 10. This is 2. There we go. Okay. I did not take these tiles, so these tiles will all go over there. And I will now place my 2 trains. So I'm going to place this train here, and that's going to give me 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 2, so 6, because there's no stations around it. So 6 points. And a secondary train, I can place place a secondary train right here. That's gonna give me 1 point. And that's gonna be 10 points there. So I have another 10. All right, and that's it. That's it. Now we get to take our picture and see how I did. Let's see. I feel like I did good. I mean, I don't know if I did, but I feel like I did. Like, if I had to guess what my score was, I would say it's definitely good. That's a lot of faith in myself here. Let's copy that, paste. And we did, which one did we do? What's it called? It's called organic farming. No animal in your play area is orthogonally adjacent to any town tile. And these are villages, these are not towns. So it's these ones specifically. So there's, yeah, get away. And it says orthogonally adjacent. Let's see, countryside. Organic farming. Oh, there we go, spelled it right. Boom, bam. All right, let's add up this score. Prestige tokens, 50. Again, doing pretty good on those points. Cities, I have 2 cities, so that's going to be 10. Biggest rectangle is this huge, ginormous thing here. So this is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 24. Impressive, impressive. Opening penalties. 1, 2, 3. Nice. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 7. So 7 openings, only 7 openings, so -2, that's actually really good. 0 objectives, I got all 3 objectives. Oh no, RIP. Okay, sorry, I'm just gonna move this tile back over here, right? That's the reason why I want to do that, okay. All right, largest rectangle is 21 points. Opening penalties is more because I just did that. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, destroy my city. 7, 8, 9, 10. 9. So 9. So that's -4. So I'm losing 2 points to gain 3 points. That's actually worth it. Well, actually, is that worth it? I'm losing 5 points to gain 5 points. Okay. All right. We're going to keep it how it was before because I like having a -2 instead of a negative whatever that was. So don't mind me just flip-flopping here because I can. All right. So -2 for the openings. For objectives, I did not get this one because I did not put a tile there. So it's going to be negative. Or it's not going to be negative, it's going to be 0. I did get the objective here because the city cuts it off and there's no animals in this pasture, and this pasture is at least 5 size, and it is. So it's going to be perfect. So I do get 5 points for that one, and I also get 5 points for, where's my other one? Oh, this one. Has to be on a row or column of 6, and it is for sure on a row or column of 6. So that's going to be another 5 points. And my final score is, wow, the highest score I think I've ever had. 92 points. Woo, yay, fanfare, fanfare. And I achieved the objective, so my score's not 0. So that means for organic farming, I needed to get 65 points, and I got 92. So I knocked it out of the park. That's right. We call that good planning, y'all. Good planning. Okay. All right, so it's gonna be it for the playthrough. Like I said, this is my second favorite expansion in Worlds and third favorite expansion in Countryside. Countryside, I just enjoy the puzzle it gives. I feel like of all the ones that give a puzzle, I think I talked about it in my retrospective video. But in all the ones that give kind of a puzzly feel, this one feels like the easiest puzzle to approach. Like it gives a nice blend of like simplicity of like just put the tile down and put the animal on it, and then complexity in the pasture connections, and then also trying to get the matches or trying to get the same animal so you can have some, you know, animal loyalty. And it looks pretty. It blends in really well. So that's why I kind of like the countryside puzzle over the energy puzzle. The energy puzzle I feel like is a little hard to look at sometimes and hard to see. You got to spend a lot of time expending brain power trying to figure out what's where. Although within countryside you have to spend a lot of brain power too, trying to figure out which animal, or sorry, how to get your pastures to connect and what your plan is and all that stuff. And the other puzzle is lakes. I feel like Lakes puzzle is a little too abstracted. But at any rate, that is why I enjoy the countryside one over the other puzzly ones that I talked about. And then Worlds just kind of added some more scoring opportunities, gave me some creative ways to kind of get more points, which is nice. So I think my score is definitely, I mean, if you subtract the, what is this, 3? Well, actually, how many points was this? This was 4 plus 2, 6. So if you subtract the 6, and then this was 5 total. So 6 plus 5 plus, and this one was 3 plus 2, so 5. So 6 plus 5 plus 5. So if you subtract 16 points from my score, we have about what my average score was for countryside, which was like, what was that? Oh my gosh. So I just said the number, 16? 16 minus 90, 91, 92? Oh, my personal best is 95. Okay, so that's good to know. So I'm trying to use my board game app to see what my averages were. Please. Insight? No, statistics. There we go. And I want to see stats with me. So my stats with me are, oh, countryside doesn't have its own special scoring, so I can't really tell. That's silly. That's silly. Yeah, my average overall score is 67. Okay. So, I don't know. Maybe I was just playing a really more effective game. I don't know. But I also have a giant rectangle here, so things kind of laid out a lot better. Things worked out on my layout, so that's pretty nice. So, yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and close out things there. Now I'm done with all my musings and figuring out what's going where and how things are going. Hopefully this is very insightful for you all. I will definitely try to do a playthrough later of Worlds plus Monuments, because I did like Monuments. I did say it was my favorite expansion, so I'll kind of see how Worlds shakes that one up a little bit with the extra variety it gives. And I kind of like blending in the different objectives, because it's nice to have like a fresh set of objectives instead of just the base game ones. So having the ones from Worlds, which was still fresh to me, relatively speaking, having the ones from Countryside to kind of throw in a little flavor, and then having the one from the base game to kind of, you know, root everything or ground everything and kind of where it started from. That's been nice. So a lot of variety. I'm a little sad that not all the expansions are compatible with each other, but it still feels good. Still feels good to be able to play some things with the other things. So, okay, cool. All right, I've rambled enough. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it. And as always, I will see you all whenever.